Line Cage Fighting fans and fighters. Most of y'all know who I am. Big Rex, whatever you want to call me. Y'all know who I am. You know who I get down and how I get down. And I have compiled a list. Yes, I have. This is a banknote. I got the list wrote down on it because I'm using my phone. But I have compiled a list for the top 10 categories and segment thing that Keith's doing for New Line Cage Fighting. And I have compiled a list of the best physiques in New Line Cage Fighting. When I talk about physique, I'm talking about their body. You know, the muscles, all that shit. I compiled a good list here. And I think this is the most accurate list that anybody from New Line or associated with New Line can create. Because I put a lot of thought into this and a lot of time and effort. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Let's get right into it here, everybody. So at number 10, coming in at number 10, I have none other than Brennan Kelly. Now, Brennan Kelly, this dude is absolutely cut the fuck up. This dude is cut up from the floor up. Son, this dude is jacked. He got cardio for days. He gets down in the brown, son. Brennan Kelly gets down. He's jacked. He got like a 9-pack. Whatever. So number 10, we got Brennan Kelly. At number 9, coming in at number 9, we have none other than my friend, great friend of mine, a very large, beautiful man, Joshua Luebi, or Luby. I say Luebi. Josh Luebi is a fucking gorilla. He is jacked, humongous. This dude benches like 1,800 pounds. He squats 15,000 pounds, benches 9,000 pounds. He's jacked as they get, buddy. He's rich too. Women hit him up. He's so rich it ain't funny. He is jacked. He's got 15-pack, arms that big around. Josh Luebi, big man. He's jacked. That's my number 9 spot. At number 8, for the number 8 position of the best physiques in New Line Cage Fighting, we have CJ Matthews, the Milk Dud, or not Milk Dud, but what's his fight name? I don't know his fight name. Fucking CJ Matthews. He is jacked as can be. He has an optimal physique for fighting. This dude is, you know, the king. He's the best. He's a pro fighter. Best fighter from New Line, probably. CJ Matthews. He's so jacked, it ain't funny. Look at him, son. He got a fucking 45-pack. He's got muscles on his ears. Getting on to our next spot here, we have a very good friend of mine, Thor Henley, or TJ Henley. The Heathen King. The Heathen King, Thor Henley. Thor Henley is about 6'4", 6'5" with boots on, 300-something pounds of lean, mean, sexual, and violent machine. He is just a fucking animal. He is jacked beyond compare. He is so big, fastest heavyweight in the region for sure. Probably best too. I don't see anybody beating him anytime soon. Thor Henley at number 7. At number 6, we have Elijah Thacker. Elijah Thacker is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu and an amateur boxer as well, and an amateur MMA fighter. But he has a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. He does. And son, he is jacked. Unbelievably jacked. He has cardio for years. He can go for years at a time. Elijah Thacker can. He is optimal physique for a grappler, obviously. If you couldn't tell by looking at him, everybody. He gets down. He gets down. And he goes hard with everything he does. Number 5, the best looking person on this list for sure. And the most sexual appeal, and probably the best smelling and the most beautiful out of everybody on this list. Definitely the handsomest for sure is me. I I have the 5th best physique in the organization for sure. Just look at me. I'm a fucking specimen. This is the picture of health. This is what a real fighter looks like. All right? If you couldn't tell. If you couldn't tell by looking at me, this is what a real fighter looks like. And yeah, I think it's a solid choice. Number 5 for me. I mean, I'm cut up from the floor up, buddy. I'm so cut. I'm probably 3% body fat. Honestly. On number 4, we have a lean man. He's lean, and he's mean, and he's an animal. He's an animal. Julius Purdue. Julius Purdue. About 145 pounds with an 8-inch hop. No, I'm kidding. He's about 145 pounds, probably about 6% body fat, benches 900 pounds, squats 14,000 pounds, deadlifts 5 cars. He's mean. He's a knockout artist. He's the best redneck brawl fighter ever produced. And I think he's going pro soon, which is, wow, bad idea. But anyway, number 3, we have a veteran, a NLC veteran in Todd Adams. This dude's been around forever. He's like 100 years old. Just kidding. Todd's about 105 pounds, 2% body fat, got cardio. He can go 20 rounds, no problem. One of the best top 3 physiques in the organization. This dude is an animal, a gorilla. He's a legitimate gorilla. He's one of the best fighters in the NLC too as well, I'd say. He gets down. Yes, he does. At number 2, this was a very hard decision to make, number 2. A couple reasons why. Both of them are good acquaintances of mine. Y'all know I'll be talking shit. But number 2, we have a tie. Because I could not decide. And I put a lot of thought into this. And Keith knows she'll be pulling up a lot of pictures for y'all on this video here. And giving examples of their physiques, you know. At number 2, I have a tie between Heath, the Nightmare Martin, and Darius Johnston. Heath Martin looked at me about a year ago and said, "I'm a real fighter. You're not." I was like, "You're damn right, Heath. Yes, you are. You are a real fighter, Heath Martin." He is absolutely jacked. Benches 19,000 pounds. Squats 43,000 pounds. He's an animal. Absolute animal. He gets down with the best of them. And he'll fight anybody. He's a real fighter. Darius Johnston, a previous opponent of mine. If he is still alive after what I did to him, I would say that he is a close first. The runner-up, pretty much second place, tied with Heath Martin. He has the most beautiful set of breasts on a man I've ever seen. They're perfect cup. I also have man titties, and all the other guys on this list do as well. But his are just outstanding. They are such perfect cups. You could just grab them. I mean, like, it's right in your hand. It would fit right in your fucking hand. And you just grab that motherfucker and you squeeze it. And anyway, Darius Johnson, because of his beautiful breasts, we'll put him at number 2. Close first. And at number 1, this is an undisputable. You cannot argue this. At number 1, we have a professional fighter. Okay? Professional. A real man. A bad man. I don't know if he's ever won a fight, but it don't matter, because this dude, he looks better than all of us. And this dude is cut, and he has had a wonderful transformation. I give my number 1 spot for best physique and new line cage fighting to none other than William Billy Badass Myers. William Myers. Like I said, I don't think they ever want to fight. I don't know if he's ever want to fight or not, but it doesn't matter because he's got an 8-pack, and he also has a wonderful set of breasts on him as a man. And he is a training partner with young Darius Johnston. I'm seeing a correlation here, if that's the correct word, and these beautiful man breasts that these men have. Now, I also have man breasts, but they have perfect man breasts. They're very perfect, good perfect cups. William Myers, number one best physique in New Line Cage Fighting, William Myers. That is undisputable, unarguable. He's the motherfucking man, and ain't no one can tell me no fucking different.